What is up, punters and dribblers? Welcome to the 200th episode of About Even. Woo! Brought to you by our good friends at Ned's. Shout out to Ned's for being along the journey with us. I was going to say for all 200 episodes. I don't know if that's the case.
That would be a lie.
That would be a lie.
There was no one, then there was an enemy. Or was there always an enemy?
No, well, there was no one. Then there was an enemy.
Yep.
Within the same season, maybe?
Yes, and then that enemy ceased to exist. So we beat them.
Yeah.
And now...
Been into a pulp.
And then it's Ned's. Ned's. So shout out to Ned's for being with us. Thank you to everyone who has helped out along the way. And boys, it's great to be here with you on our 200th episode. We're going to do something a little special, I believe, today. 200th episode.
Yep.
I'm excited. When are we going to do that?
What? As in like the special stuff?
The special stuff,
Well, like in this episode.
Are we going to do it first? Or are we going to do
drip feed
a
it.
No, yeah.
Bit
So
of
maybe
drip
so,
feed.
so like we'll drip feed like favourite moments.
In between games or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We
You
can't
know.
see anything on a TV though, so that's going to be a problem.
What do you mean?
Well, aren't there videos and shit you want to play?
You don't have to play the videos.
We can just talk about the moment.
Okay.
I think it's probably quicker
listen,
if you
you'd
just
think that we
talk
would have
about
fucking
it.
planned that before we started the show, but that would be that wouldn't be in keeping with our general flow. But 200 eps, love it. How are we all doing? We good?
Good, mate.
Yep.
Excited.
Yep.
Big show this week as well because we've obviously got Origin ramifications and the round of rugby league. There's been some huge seismic shifts within the About Even context. That's all I'll say about that. Tobler, what are our do you want to start with one moment? Just one moment from the last 200 episodes? Big moments?
Yeah, so we'll start with Guru joining the show back in the 20th of February 2024.
Wow.
At
25.
112 he joined.
What was it? 112.
112.
Now, I don't want to sort of make this uncomfortable for everyone, but have you also got when Rando joined the show in there? And is that a bigger moment than when Guru joined?
Better not.
This is
Probably
only
is.
from ep
Probably
100 to
is.
200, not of the total 200, because we've already reflected on the initial 100.
That's cool.
He left all of that out of the information, didn't he? He never once said this is a reflection
He
on...
did. Yeah, he did.
Okay, all right.
I'll defend Tubler there. He did
Rando.
say that.
That's okay.
So what episode was that?
112.
And his reflections, our great friend Nathan Corbert's reflections will be from season 3, which is where the data begins.
Yes, because we've got Rando's doing some historical stats about performances on this show.
So how have you enjoyed your 6 episodes?
Yeah, give or take. I've loved it. I think it's probably my favourite hour and a half of the week.
Oh,
there you go.
what a beautiful
that's
thing
nice.
to say.
I agree.
Same.
I agree.
A lot of fun.
If I'm at about 86, like, were you here from episode 1?
No, I
You
jumped on.
produced from episode 1,
I
didn't you?
produced and then probably about, and I didn't say anything, but my bets were on screen. And then maybe like 10, 15 episodes, I had a producer mic, like a Matty with the water boy.
Not giving him a mic.
Well, because he hadn't earned it yet.
He hadn't found his voice.
He hadn't found his
He
voice.
hadn't found his
The
voice.
people didn't
You gotta-
know who
you
he
gotta
was.
Understand, he was quite timid, quite
It's
shy.
like when you bring a player into first grade. You got to show them a bit, and then before you know it, and then they're...
You bring him into Origin camp, you show
Yeah.
him around. This
Yeah.
is how the boys like to play. This is how we get around the park. And then you go back and you learn.
But he
You know, and
learned
you
quick.
reflect.
He learned quick.
But
a $1 million
was-
player sitting on the bench.
I think, but
boys.
my first ever on-screen performance was the Izaki 8.
Huge.
Was it? That wasn't your first... No, it wasn't.
No, sorry, as an
Azaki
official.
was in here. Fucking, we were back at...
I was never official back
You
there.
were
I
on
just
the
fill in.
you were on the desk.
No, I never was. Well, I wasn't in the
Were you Rain Man and shit? You
bloke
were on the desk?
I
Your
was- I
first
was-
ever episode.
No, sorry. Well, I
on
was
the
actually
screen, you
on
got
the.
an Izaki.
Actually, that is horse.
That's some
Actually
great
on the panel.
mythology right there.
Actually on the panel, 100%.
Bullshit.
I can't clarify because
I
it's before
can't
2023.
clarify.
I filled in because there's only 3 seats in the bloke studios, right? So like I filled in,
Yep.
and then we moved here, and then we hadn't set up properly, and we did it on the couches,
Yep.
and then
The red couches.
Yeah, no,
we did them
over there.
Did we do it on the
Yeah,
We
and-
did, but before we had this set up.
Actually, no. Even with the reason we went over there on the grey couches is after the green screen fail, and the green screen was the Izaki 8 bet. And that was the first time we set it up here. We set up our green screen, our famous green screen. And
You
then-
got the Izaki 8 with the green screen.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Because then I did a video of the green screen with like all the Point Break lines, like the 8 lines.
Okay.
So there we go. First time I was on as an actual member. I got the
Well,
Izaki
that's a
8.
hell of a start.
So you hit an Izaki 8 in the first
Official
episode
flip.
of the season.
That's what I'm trying to tell everyone about me, this stuff. I do random shit like that, right? Not episode of season. I don't think it was the first episode of season. We moved in midway through. So I think it was like once we get to the new place, Sebo, you can be a new member. That was the kind of thing.
Well, I think you were needed as a new member as much as anything else.
No, there was still... There was still...
Oh, there's still crossover?
There was still Slytherins.
Look at that set, dude. I miss it.
That's not green screen. Is that the
that's-
Azaki 8 episode?
Yeah, so we went green screen for 1 week. Then we went over there for a few weeks. Then we came back with the bloody vinyl that kept falling off and sitting in chairs where you'd nearly fall asleep. And then this thing got built up.
Where was that?
That was here.
That was here. That was in this corner.
I was in this corner. Anyway, all right, well, let's just keep moving on because we do have a time constraint. Let's get into some accountability. Edward.
Thank you, Thomas. New South Wales 22 defeat the Queenslanders 20. Greatest comeback of all time. Shout out to the state. Rando suck on that, mate.
Yeah.
That was
Just
tough.
suck on it.
That
Deep,
was
honest,
slow,
and pure.
Yeah.
Fucking death.
Because that was the most pathetic performance I've ever seen.
by New South Wales in the first
No.
half. I
Well,
agree.
yes, that's true.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. That is true. And the fact that you lost when we were playing like that is insane. Guru, Ethan Strange, under 49.5, which was the max unders, was it, for the game?
Correct. My first max unders.
690.
And I'll tell you what, it's got a hold of me now, boys.
Yeah. Max unders is
I think
fine.
we're going to have to get to a point where we might have to ban the max unders.
Well, dude, it's
realistically.
not that valuable anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Still is.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's not like life changing. Hasn't it sort of come in a bit in the scooper sense?
You're getting more for
Well,
it this
I
week
was
than
only
he
7
got.
games last week.
What was it? What did you get for your first max?
15.
Oh, okay. So it
that
hasn't changed.
13s this week?
that's- Yeah, it's 13s. I know, I've looked at
Yeah,
it.
don't worry, I know.
If Teddy hadn't scored the match winner, I was potentially going to murder him because he fucked my bet. But throwing that pass to Hamole when he could have just run to him a little bit more, just sort of,
Well, I thought the same because if Hamole wasn't there, Staggs was there. I would have got my fucking unit scoop. It was fucking tough.
I would have got that bet as well.
Yeah.
Hammer got one. I needed Hammer Hamole too.
So, yeah, Tom, 27.61. Toto doesn't score for me at 18s. That's disappointing. First try scorer, Bobby Toyer. The boys had Huddy, Cooler, Huddy, and Strange. No one hits. Now, man of the match, Cleary. Cam Murray for Tom. Eddie had Mana Mitch. Seb, Cam Murray. Guru, Cam Murray. Now, Tom actually in his profiles put it on Cleary without any acknowledgement of such.
No, I put clear on before the game.
Yeah, but remember I got stripped for the wild card because I didn't.
So
I'm not
here
saying
you go.
I get it. I'm not
So
asking
that would
for
be
Cleary.
$1.90, right?
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
Oh, Devo.
That's what happened to me when I
I thought I knew you were waiting for that. I saw that coming because you talked about it the other day. I'm like, he hasn't put it in there. He's going to
No, 'cause
try.
but I
He's,
literally-
no. He's going to try and make a big deal out of it because Tom's had a tough week. I get it. That's fine. That's fine. You're a performer.
Yeah, because I looked, I go, shit, dude, you got Cleary. You got 2 bets last week. He's like, no, dude.
Yeah,
He was
just
good about
credit
it.
to
He was
me.
honest.
I just said no, I didn't. I was Cam Murray. So that's fine.
Who would you have given man of the match to? Cleary or
Cleary.
Strange?
Cleary.
Cleary?
Yeah.
Triple try scorer. This is, I'm yet to hit one in all the matches we've done this over. The streak continues. I had Cooler, Tom, you had Toto.
Yeah, that fucked.
Sebo had Huddy at 335, and Guru had Strange. We'll start with you, Sebo.
when it looked like New South Wales were going to get beat 50-0 and we weren't at all in Queensland territory. And Huddy just scores one. I'm like, thank Christ. Not just because my bet's going, because I don't think we're going to be back here again. Like, you know, and I was like, oh my God. So it was kind of like just this double elation. I was like, Huddy, like, it wasn't that scrappy play, but it was just such a Huddy try.
Yeah.
And I was like, I knew that's why I picked you for some reason, because I just wanted to go against the grain a tad, because I've been lured in by your Trells and your obvious ones for the last few years in the triples, and very stoked to get one because fucking last Origin really killed me.
And Guru with Ethan Strange at 450. He was denied, but he could not be stopped.
Yeah, when he was denied the first time, I was already halfway through replying to all the comments on our posts that were giving me shit about going all in on Strange. Then I had to delete them. Then I came back to the one. That was good. Fuck, it was a good debut, boys. I think it's crazy we're even considering Mitch Moses at 5'8".
And yet we are.
And yet we are. And yet apparently Cam Murray will be starting off the bench as well.
Oh, dude, fucking hell.
How do you feel about that, mate? You pumped about that? Or?
No, I hate it. I just like the whole argument, like, oh, you were going to go with Mitch Moses in the first place. You got to go back to him. Just because you were going to do it doesn't mean you're right.
He also hasn't. He's not going to be playing this weekend, so it will be like 5 weeks without footy. He
was already injured going into game 1.
I just realised my favourite person to see on like Survivor Celebrity Edition would be Laurie. I'd love to see him just like talking tribals and trying to get his head around like blindsides and stuff and like
Imagine his
tactics.
reaction when there's a blindside at a tribunal talking to
And
him
he'd be
after.
Because he would
completely
make it pretty fun. No one's going to be voting him off, right? Like you go for the big threats. Like
Laurie, they'd drag him along. I'd drag him along.
Oh, he'd be dragged along.
Let's keep going.
The Origin unit scooper. This was the story of the week, punters and dribblers. Guru was a stag short at 37.87. Tom had a monster on 769.48. That doesn't hit, not a leg. Nothing close for me. Sebo. Strange, Toya, under 49.5. That's max unders.
And again, the strange fuck up. So you
Yes.
had elation, and then we were
And
like,
we were
going,
Devo on the stream. Like we were pumped because he didn't score, but like
it was such mixed emotions.
selfish.
No, but it was so mixed emotions because obviously the state you wanted him to score. Me and Eddie were like, oh, thank fuck, but also like would have been it. We wish that was a try. Then when he scored again, we were like, yes, sick, fuck.
the weird thing is when he got denied, I wasn't that angry or upset. I was a bit like, fuck. Either I was just, probably both, stoked with the Huddy triple or just had a feeling that this is the exact environment Strange will go over, where it's like they've been grinding away, then a man goes off and it's going to be a bit scrappy. It's like, that's when T1000's power the fuck up. But like, it looks like he got another leg in that 20 minutes. Like, he's going to get one. And he bloody did. But let's just reflect for a second. A Strangey, right? A T1000 with a centre, just a centre with the max unders is $30.20.
Crazy.
Like,
Crazy.
you know what I mean? And Toya, like, it's guys
An
like
insane
that.
bet. That's
But
so
it's
good.
the power of Max.
Yeah.
And it's also the power of power of Max, and the power of just like look at your Origin kind of backs who aren't in the not limelight, but like people. Everyone's hitting all the like the bigger names to score. Just take one of the names. Yeah. Just take one of the names that's playing in the fucking backs.
And then he scores first shot. Great, got that out of the way. Just when you have it, when the first try scorer is in your multi, it's like this is terrific.
Can you believe we did the weekly show before that Origin game? And he was betting like a guy that like we even said it on the show. He was betting like
there
a
was
guy that
something.
like
It
40
was
units.
that's why I think we're in a simulation because it's like you knew.
He knew.
Yeah.
There's
We all
something
knew
yeah.
that he was like going to hit these big monsters.
Yeah.
These big, thick.
There's
these
a
big
vibe in the
thickies.
wind that you can be tapped into. A lot of people aren't these days for whatever reason, but I'm not saying I am.
Screens,
but
mate. Screen time.
Yeah, there's some
I
sort
think
of.
you hit them. It's not that like as in you like. I think you can feel when you're in one, but it's not like you're always in it. Because I think you can also feel just as like if you're on a warm or a decent streak, you can feel as well when when it has left your body. I remember when I was hitting those triples just early on, it wasn't like I was in some crazy form, but I was just like very confident that these were going to come off. And then you wake up one day and you're like, it's gone. Whatever that was is gone. I don't have it anymore. It's completely gone. But that one, you were in it when we were recording the show after the Origin show. It was like you were in it. Now, I just wanted to shout out myself and Edward Simpson heard of us because in our Ned's pot, we had Teddy last try scorer at 12. So we got a return for our people.
Well, it was actually our good friends at Ned's that were offering a special on Teddy to score a try in the first 72 or 76 minutes.
75, yeah.
75. And I remember seeing that being like, these fuckers always know something. What do you know? What are you about? Let's go last.
Yeah, let's just go last.
Let's
Let's
go
put a
last.
minute to because if you'd gone on that minute, you'd be fucked.
No, let's go last. So that was nice. A nice little salute for the punter and the dribbler.
Yep.
Do we want another moment now?
Yeah, let's go another moment.
As we have finalised Origin accountability. Congratulations again to Seb.
Mr. Units over there.
And
So-
to Guru.
And to Guru.
Who both got 2 bets.
The next moment is a massive one, and takes us back to July 7th, 2024, and Tommy's perfect week, and when he forgot to put his Azaki 8 bet on. And we got the
that's my
famous
favourite
press
memory.
conference in the maroon turtleneck with his Raptors sunglasses on, drinking a whiskey.
Yeah, that was tough, dude. Because that was perfect week. Every single game bet, and then I put them all into a multi. It was. I had merch already been planned in my head, but I knew I hadn't put the bets on. But I was like, is there any way I can get around this? Is there anything I can do? No, there's not.
Well, we'd started checking pretty ruthlessly by that point.
Yeah, we had.
Early going in the show,
I could have slipped that through.
you could slip this shit through. I'd be surprised if half the
but
bets back then got put on.
That was the transitional period where it was like, if you had a suspicion, you were like, show me the slip. But there wasn't okay,
You're
you
right.
can go see. The rule wasn't you had to share it to the profile.
Well, the profiles
It's like-
didn't exist.
Yeah,
we
it's
also
like,
we
yeah.
wouldn't always call for showing
Yeah.
the slip. It was
Yeah.
just when you thought like someone had a good bet and you're like, fuck that, show me the slip, and it'd be like, oh.
But it was not only that, he put $10 on every bet that week.
Well, that's right. That's right.
It snowballed very.
right.
So I ended up-
There
I
better
ended
be
up-
a good 3 moments coming because that one's right up there.
Yeah,
for
that
me.
might be the moment.
I reckon it's my favourite moment in the whole show. When we realised, I think Sebo realised that he'd only been putting $10 on. So he was getting like 0.4, 0.3. Like,
Yeah,
it was a
getting worse.
fucking train wreck.
Yeah. That was.
And what was you would have had an Azaki?
It would have been 2,000 units. I think it would have been up.
2,000.
Well,
Sorry, 200.
200. Yeah.
But I had an Azaki 8 and every single game, and I tripled some of those games. 2 of the games I tripled.
Oh, mate.
It would have been like a 220 unit turnaround essentially.
Yeah, that's still my favourite moment because it happened to Tom. That was just pure as the driven snow.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. All right, let's get to the round.
I thought that while we just finished Origin accountability,
Oh, yeah.
I thought I'd run through since 2023 the best Origin tipsters.
Yeah, that's good.
The Lippy has never hit one. Eddie, only 2 for you, sir.
Yeah, I suck at Origin.
Pretty bad.
I'm
Sebo,
too passionate.
3
bets.
bets hit. Rue,
He
4.
didn't have this week's
Yeah,
start.
And Tommy, king of Origin, 5 glorious bets out of
Mr.
42.
State of Origin. 5 out of 42.
Five
Five
so
out of
we
42.
suck. We suck at Origin.
It's
Well,
an
you
awful
suck.
time.
I'm Mr. Origin. Don't take
Out
it
of
away from me.
42.
5 out of
Mr.
42 is
Origin.
not great.
No, but it's better
2
than
out of
yours,
42
right?
isn't better anyway. but-
All right, Mr. State of Origin. I like
There you
that.
go.
That's nice.
How many did Sebo have?
3.
So Sebo's Mr. State of Origin because we didn't have this week's start.
Yeah, we didn't have
it
this one,
goes
so
to
technically.
Okay, so I'm currently with the Origin. Yeah, there we
Wait,
are.
does it go to Sebo?
Well, yeah, because Tom didn't get one.
Well, he
so-
got 2 bets.
Got 2.
Oh, so it's equal
2
5.
plus 3. No, but you got a unit scoop.
Yeah.
So
Well,
6.
whatever.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
State of Origin
sorry.
bets.
Was I not ahead of you though?
Nah, you weren't. You're on.
Oh,
no,
no.
you're on 4. What did you?
Oh, it's
there
a
you
Guru.
go.
Mr. State
No,
of
I think we were
Origin.
even.
No, because he's
He's
5.
5. You're 6.
You're Mr. State of Origin.
Get Origin football.
Shout out to Eddie for not giving me this week's starter. So, shout out for not giving me this week's starter.
Well, I hadn't done it. Hadn't done it.
Nice, yeah.
Sorry, mate.
Fucking rando here.
Hadn't done it.
Sorry,
that's
I gave
good
you a
though.
false sense of
No, that's
hope
good
there.
though. That's good. That's all right. Listen, I knew that it was burning him inside that I was Mr. Origin because that's how it goes on this show and
That's
in our
fair.
relationship.
Of course it was.
But
he's
so
not
listen,
two out of
it's
46
now,
now
it's not
already.
Seb and now it's Guru, so it actually made me feel a lot
It's
better.
actually the best possible outcome for me if it's not myself, is it Guru? Because I quite like him. We're rather fond of him. Whereas
Absolutely.
If it's Tom, fuck that guy. And Sebo just got a unit scuba. So
You don't want that.
too much
yeah.
glory.
All right, let's keep going.
Okay. Sharks 28 defeat the Seagulls 22. A lot of red, but this was actually a good bet. I will give you credit where it's due. Clayton into Burbo 12.79 for Tom.
Yep, nice and easy. That
That's
was
a good
good to
bet.
get it over.
With good
Clayton,
odds.
great odds. Burbo, the best Trebojevic currently going around. I'll also tell you that Tom and Jake were phenomenal on the podcast out this Sunday, 6 a.m. But Burbo, the best Trebojevic, that's just the way it is so far in 2026. So I felt something in my loins. And Clayton is the best third string fullback in NRL history. So yeah, 12.
There you go. Sebo under 59, under 50 and a half into a Garrick Stoney 1 plus Binny into Manly plus 1.5 at 4.59 triple.
Yeah, look, I thought this might happen. I was like, I've just cleaned up in Origin. I tripled the first bet. Manly haven't lost one. Well, like even against Penrith, there was only 2 points. I was just like, the writing was on the wall to don't go too high. Like if I get that triple, I might be, back where Eddie was at the top of the mountain redesigning his restaurant, interior designing, and lose sight. So now the hunger's still alive because I could have jumped up real high on the leaderboard, and this week brought me back down.
Okay.
Yep.
Knights 28 defeat the Eels 22. I had Max Unders into Lucas at 376. That salutes. Tom, you're a Ponga short.
Dude, Ponga's starting to get up my ass a little bit. Like,
I don't include Ponga
I don't
for a
think
long
I can
time.
anymore. I don't think I can.
He's a great player, but like in terms of tries, he's
Great
normally
player.
the one that does the
He's
last pass for the
orchestrating. He's conducting. That fucked me off because Lucas went over like first try scorer. So I'm like, all right, we're on here. And then obviously we weren't on, so that's cool.
I was so annoyed about this. It was like I just rocked up for a quick Arvo beer at Petersham Bowls, so kind of a bit of checking score while also looking at the game. First time I checked the score, it's Lucas, 2 minutes over. I'm like, sweet, like this is just going to salute. And then what the Eels scored in the last like 5 minutes to ruin my line. Annoying, but showing that the Vibdar, or what are those things that measure earthquakes? Like,
Size.
yeah, and my Vibe version of that is still going. You know, like it's still going. If you get a Lucas at 2 mins,
sure.
yeah.
Okay. Guru had Volkman, Sharp, and McEwen. Nothing hitting.
Nothing.
Stiff rugby league shit. Tigers 22 to defeat the Bulldogs 16. There's a max unders for Tom. There's a couple of Gavins from Seb and Guru. Otherwise,
A cherry would have had my bet. That's all I'm saying. And it didn't.
yeah,
sort of.
right. Okay, you also had the Dogs that didn't win.
no, I know,
Storm
but
18 defeat the Roosters 4. Savvy Bees across the board.
Sorry,
Nothing
just got to
doing.
stop you right here. I need you to update my odds because you fucked me. It was 12.50 because I did a wild card.
It's in the sheet. It's right.
So you've done it right.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
isn't it? Why isn't it
Because
right?
I just Control C, Control V from about even into the sheet and into this one, and then when I do it on the other one, I go.
I don't
methodically
trust
through
you
the
at all
profiles.
because you're a competitive
Okay,
sack
watch.
of shit. But I'll just.
Well, come on,
accept
here it is. Here it is, dickhead. You had scope bet 1185.
It's 12.85 on mine. Maybe that was boosted. All right, good.
Can you calm down now, mate?
Oh, I'm calm.
Okay, well I certainly hope
No,
so.
I'm nice and calm.
Tom had the scope bet. You were how many legs short?
I was a fucking Ramsey, dude.
A Ramsey
It was
short.
A Ramsey short.
He
Savvy.
went close too, didn't he?
I don't know. I didn't watch.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Great.
Otherwise, complete and utter rugby league red across the board. Dragons 30 defeat the Broncos 26.
Crummy was there when we were saying, I was going, I just think it's this week. And Eddie's going, trust me, it's not.
That's
like,
the only
you
reason
know,
I feel like it's a crumb is because we've been saying that about the Dragons for a couple
I
of
know,
weeks.
but it was.
Like
I think
were
we've been
sort
saying it for 2, to be fair.
well, that's enough for it to not be a crumb in my mind. Because it's like,
Well, at that point it was
they've got to
1.
fucking win this time. They've got to win this time. The fact it was against the Broncos is maybe the crumb where it's like the team that you expect the least. Like the Premiers.
See that stat? They've beaten them the same score 3 years in a row or something.
Well, if it wasn't a crumb, what was it? An Ika Sablina? Anyone? If you get that, shout out to you.
You're a fucking good luck.
Lippy was a Stag short. Guru was an Egan short at 1872. Otherwise, nothing doing. Raiders 26 defeat the Cowboys 12. A lot of debate last week about how the Cowboys weren't favourite. It's because they lost 13 plus. That's probably why.
Yeah, but that's their first loss against the Raiders under.
the bookies know
Todd
these
Payton.
things, mate.
I know.
They know them. So a lot of cow-based bets from
We
the
were
boys.
close, Rando. We were close with McKaylee. He
Oh,
kind of
did
had
you
one.
see him?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought he
I
was
was like,
over.
I thought it was it. Yeah.
A lot of cow-based bets. And to round out a pretty ordinary regular season week, Guru hits Wires plus 6.5 at $1.90. So, Mr. Roo, you can have the final word, mate.
Yeah, that was a pretty nervous watch, to be honest with you. But is that the only bet I hit this week outside of Origin?
Yes.
I didn't hit a single one.
I'll take that.
Unit scoopers. Tom, 1 from 7. Seb, 3 from 6. Well, that was Tom was walking the line. 1 from 7. 7 from 7. So the kid's fucking
I'm seeing
dialed.
him. I'm
He's
seeing
seen
him.
him. He's seen him. Sebo was 3 from 6. Guru was 1 from 5. Liffy 3 from 7. And Max Unders. That's good. Part 2, 7 from 7, $10.30. Which was good in the scheme of things. We'll get to that because I had a fucking tough outing in Origin, as we know. So I needed the units desperately. Sebo's Sunday scooper, 2 from 5 legs. Guru put it up because he thought it was his because he can't count.
That
or he
was
doesn't
funny.
know how to follow a
Mate,
pattern.
I woke up that morning.
He also like, Eddie and Tom haven't put it on for the last 2
Yeah,
weeks. I'm like,
Eddie and
right.
Tom are fucking idiots.
Right.
These guys
That's why
don't know
I was
what
so
they're talking about.
confused for how confident he was. I was
Mate,
like,
I was hyped.
like,
when
did
you
we-
put it up, I laughed at you. I was like, idiots.
That was
Idiots.
so good.
You know when you're so convinced on something, you look back at your working and then you can't work out how you fucked it up.
yeah, I was,
Plenty
That
of
was me on
times.
Sunday.
Yep.
No idea.
So Rue put on the Sunday scoop for those who don't know. He put it on, put a video up, basically sucking his own cock, saying Tom and Eddie never put their Sunday scoopers on. Seb, whose Sunday scooper it was, saw this, put his own video up and was like, thanks, Rue. Let's hope I get this bet because I'm just going to take yours. So rude.
I would have missed episode 200 if it got up.
Dude, I was dead. I didn't want to get up
Could you
there.
imagine if he'd hit back?
At least I wish it got up the first game legs, you know, to
Yes.
just put that sweat on, you know.
I was death riding. I needed Walsh hat trick, and I was like, "Do not score, Walsh. Do not score." You.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess, you might be getting your old pen and paper out.
Oh, mate, halfway through the season. You don't worry yet. You were minus 40.
Well, we'll get to that in just a moment. Hot seat, Manly versus Sharks under 45.5 for Sebo, $1.96.
Nope.
Doesn't hit. Goes to Guru. Weekly leaderboard. I haven't done the legs. I'll do them later. Sebo, 2 from 14 bets, 29.33 in the green.
Great week. All right, mate. Great week.
Thanks, fellas.
Guru in second, 3 from 13, 10.53 in the green. Well done, mate. Solid week.
Take that.
Solid
Great week.
Yep.
Solid week.
Great week.
I was third, minus 1.09. Lippy minus 7.30 from 8 bets. The Libby falling off a cliff. Tom, get the shovel. 1 from 13, minus 11.3.
I didn't see the shovel there. First shovel of the year for me, hopefully, Tobler. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, she tough.
So I've won about 4 shovels this year, and I'm,
You're the only one that's
And
won
I'm
a shovel
beating-
this year, Sebo.
yeah.
Well,
Well-
you get a scooper, mate. Like, what are we talking
Yeah, I don't
about?
think anyone else has had a shovel outside of you.
yeah.
Maybe Eddie, have you had a shovel? No. Mate, scoopers will do that to you.
Bruce hit a scooper, hasn't he?
No.
No.
I got close
Just
a few
you.
times.
What, you've had 2 Mackies and...
I've
Yeah,
had,
and
I've
a
had
50
three.
scoopers.
I've had
Yeah,
three.
three, yeah.
Tom, that takes you into second of all-time shovels behind Sebo. You and Guru were tying, but now you've just gone
I've just
ahead.
overtaken him. Okay,
Just
thank you.
overtaken him.
That's good
What's
to
the
know.
all-time shovel
Well,
number?
is this a rando? Is this a rando
No,
set?
this is a Tobler stat. He's been working behind my back.
So
Go for it.
Eddie's fourth on 1 shovel only.
You've been saved on a few
I have been
occasions.
saved.
Yeah, it'd be good to
There's
know
been
what
a
weeks Eddie's been
couple-
shovelable, but not.
Yeah. I've been saved for sure. But I've only got one shovel.
So what is it again, Tobler?
Yeah, so Ed, you were saved by Sebo once last year when he lost 25 units.
Origin.
Shit. And then you'd lost 10 that week. Anyway, followed by in third by Guru on 4, Tom on 5 in second, and then Sebo missed a shovel on 8 total.
So the thing,
8 total.
but that just sums up what I do with this show. It's like I've got the most shovels, but I can get a Zaki 8 and I can get an Origin scooper. It's just like I'm the bipolar, you know, and it's hard to pick which one I'm going to be each week. So,
I would have had a shovel if that Maxi didn't come.
like, I'd be hurting being the most shovel guy if I didn't have these, the other side.
Without
of
the
it.
unit scoop, would you have gone worse than him?
Huh?
Would you have been saved
For the
by him
week?
or not? Yeah.
Oh, no, I got, 10 point? Yeah, I would have been worse. Yeah, slightly worse.
So your max under saved you from wearing a shovel.
Yeah.
You get
That's,
saved.
I fucking, I just,
It is what it is.
duck punches.
Let's go.
So I'm still winning, 23.96. Sebo moves to second, minus 3.44. Him and Guru in a fucking rugby league tussle. He's minus 3.49. So he's so
Pubic hair, innit?
the bank balance between the two is 51 cents.
Wow.
That's interesting, but I've got my sights on you. You know what I mean? That's
That's the only way
like,
you got it, right?
yeah.
You want the belt.
But like,
You want to play for glory.
yeah, and you know, I
Which
could-
I'm excited to start
Yeah.
hearing you talk this way
Yeah.
because for so long it's like, dude, all I want to do is get stags. I'm like, right, that's
So-
the fucking
'cause
lamest shit I've ever heard.
what got the most.
Nah, but we're playing for belts, dude. We just are, and I'm excited to hear the passion back in your voice.
Yeah, but you're like this king is going, we just play for the crown and just sit in your castle, renovate your fucking restaurant. Where I'm out in the high seas chasing, all sorts of mysterious creatures, coming across back with tales of epicness, fucking biggest belt, Ozaki 8, I'm 8 lines, I've invented the thing first time I said it, I've got the stags, first immortal, like all that sort of shit, dude. So yeah, you've got the realm, sure, the crown.
I
and the
think
belt.
Voldy was first immortal, just for what it's worth.
yeah.
Was that an immortal?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it's on the board.
Oh, well, first immortal ring then.
So I'm just saying.
But now I'm back because, as I said, sailor at seas, and if
come
Eddie
back with
did, if
bullshit
Eddie
tales
did
of
not,
glory.
if Eddie had not hit that scooper, it's like we're Master and Commander right now. and I'm Russell Crowe's boat, and we're chasing that fucking Spanish ship around. And before he hit that max unders, the French, it's like I just saw him, and I'm like, I've caught him. I think we can catch him. And Storm comes in all confused, and he's got his lead back with his max unders, about a 20-unit lead. But it's like, oh no, we got some fresh troops. We got some fucking cannons. We got some gunpowder. Let's go for it. You know what I mean? Let's fucking war for the belt. You know, I'll bring all my stories back, and I'm sweet.
Okay, good.
I'm also in the belt business, but I'm keeping an eye on that rear view mirror. Someone's getting further and further away. Just
well, so Tom is now minus 22.95.
Yeah. To be honest, that's better than I thought it was going to be. So I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I'm not happy about it. And obviously, yeah, I have opened the notes thing on my phone and just checked what the fucking ideas were. And they were worse than when I remembered. So that's great. But it's halfway mark of the year. So that's all right. And Sebo, you know, you're minus 40 at one point. Things can turn quickly in this business.
Yeah, but you don't have my sort of strategy. And
yeah, but you've won as many titles as I have, and I hit a unit scooper of 50 units last year. So
Sebo got down to minus 43.3.
Mate, these things can change. And also, Tobble just told us that if you had a minus 20 unit week. So, like, you can shit the bed. So I just need to
25 unit.
Take stock. Don't get. It's just about staying even. Don't get too either way. I've just got to try and play it. But obviously, I'm a little bit nervous here.
So what are you going to do? Put 4 really high bet odds ones on, and then like 4 $7 ones, and just pray for a unit scooper.
Oh, mate, listen. After the first week after you come dead last, yeah, dude, yeah, you're gonna play some smart rugby league. What are you talking about? I mean, it doesn't take a genius to work out the tactic, does it? I wouldn't have thought.
And the Lippy, for the first time this season, off the back of utterly diabolical betting, is now last, minus 30.9.
Did the Lippy not hit?
What do they hit?
Did they hit anything this week? No. You know, that is the 61st week that the Lippy has not hit a bet at all out of 104 weeks. So they have a 58% success rate of not hitting a bet all week.
Wow.
When they tip, and since 2023.
Yeah. That is insane.
Which is crazy shit.
And I mean,
say that again. It's the 61st week
that the Lippy has gone winless the whole week, which is a 58% rate since 2023.
So 58% of the time they will go winless in a week.
Basically 60% of the time, all the time.
But the Lippy mob has been silenced because they're catching on. They've seen this data over the years because this aged well or shit punters comments have dried up a little bit.
And it's actually, I can't remember whose idea it was, but bringing it in was a masterstroke because we used to get so much shit. The start of the show, I started this show's existence. It was like, you boys can't bet for shit. It's like, all right.
Here you go.
Here you go. Here's an opportunity, and they have been consistently fucking terrible.
The funniest ones were when
terrible.
One thing to comment when the show comes out before the game's on, going shit bet, but the ones who would come and like retroactively comment. Going,
oh yeah, after the bet didn't get up, and you're like, you didn't say anything before when the bet was on. You're like, this fucking sucks, dude. You're like, okay, all right.
I reckon there's also like 3 Lippies that have hit bets in multiple weeks too. Like
there's
Cliffy
only
Stone hit in 2 weeks.
They don't send in their shit. Now he just got lips painted.
What's Thor? He hit on multiple weeks when he's been on.
Thor did. Cliffy,
Stoney.
If you take out those 3, you're probably looking at 65%.
Wasn't there a cricketer, or did he go well?
Oh, what about the bronze Tommy? Wasn't he? Was he not multiple weeks though? Was he?
No, just the one. I don't think we did multiples back then.
In comparison, Tom's the next best with 38 winless weeks. So it's almost double.
Almost double.
There you go. Next best was a nice way to put it, Rando. Thank you.
Next worst.
And also as well, when you consider that these people given the opportunity, they're like, this is my chance to be a fucking legend. So like the amount of effort they'd put in would be out of control. So it's good to quiet down the hate.
Yeah.
Do you have the rest of those numbers, Rando?
For winless weeks, you're next on success on rates. You're 30. What was it? 34%, 27 winless weeks. Sebo's had 29 winless weeks, and Eddie only 20% of the time, 21 winless weeks.
Wow. Well, he is the two-time champ.
Two-time champ.
All right. Do we got another moment before we get into this betting?
Yep, the next moment we've got up, Tom, from Tom's biggest low to probably his biggest high, and that $100 Immortal Roosters bloodbath bet on July 6th last year.
That was hot, dude. That was really hot. And to make it even hotter, didn't even watch the game. Didn't know it was on. I was fucking out at Brookie and I opened my phone and I picked every single try scorer from the Roosters team in a losing game.
It's a hell of a bet.
Yeah, it's a hell of a
just
bet.
is.
Oh, it's a hell of
What
a
do
thing
you
to
say?
do.
What do you say?
What do you say, mate?
The only thing you say is, imagine if it was a scooper.
Yeah, no, that's what you say. That is what you say. Imagine if I'd put it in as a scooper, which I didn't. So
You would have
whatever.
won last year.
Yeah, I would have. These are the way.
With all due respect to the list, Tommy in the Vale hasn't been beaten for me yet.
Oh yeah, I don't
Without
think.
a
Are you
fucking
doing these like 5 to the best? Are you leading up to the
These
best?
are just chronological.
Okay, I reckon you
because
could have had a
obviously-
bit of a, you could
because
have had a bit more of a
obviously-
sense of occasion.
because
Tom,
obviously-
leading up to the best
I
bit.
probably
Obviously,
could have.
the best one has
already been done. Yeah. Tobler, no sense of occasion there, building up to the best
Yeah,
moment.
I've
He's just
absolutely
dropped it
bottled that.
straight away. And now
Well, when he
it's-
said it, I'm like,
Absolutely
well, that's
that's the best one. I don't know. Just that was insane.
We could have
all right.
done a Google form type of thing, get some audience votes on the best moments. Blah, blah, you know.
Yeah, you also produce this show, Sebo, too.
I was busy doing a Google form for another show, so
Wow, dude. Serious rows going on. Rando, Manly v the Rabbitohs.
Manly v the Rabbitohs. I thought I'd just quickly, before I jump in, I'd do a quick 200 show stats.
Yep.
I'll end with the all-time leader, but I'll start with triples. Obviously, that is of contention. The Lippy is 100% in triples. I was the only Lippy to hit a triple, so
Fuck off.
just wanted to give myself some flowers. Next up is Tom. He's had 12 triples in
Tommy
his
triples,
time.
dude.
have you got how many a place, by the way, just quietly as well?
Sorry?
Have
Yes,
you-
I do.
Yeah.
So Tom is 12 out of 51. Eddie is 14 out of 45. He's the most conservative in terms of triples.
Yeah.
Hold on, how am I the most? He's got 14.
He's had, I'm doing this going up the other way.
I've-
I'm not like
you're
Tobler
the
doing it
worst.
I'm the worst.
chronologically.
Eddie has gone for less because I reckon I've gone easily for the most. You know what I mean? Like
Flip that. Eddie, 14 out of 45. So that's a 31% triple hit rate. Next up is Guru, 26 out of 67, 38% triple rate. And Sebo, he's hit 26 triples as well, but he's only placed 64 and he's hit it 40% of the
There you
time.
go.
He's put down a triple.
20 triples?
that's why I have these wild swings because you know I go out hard. Action is the juice,
You've hit
baby.
45% of your triples.
But when you miss them hard. Like, when you miss fucking 2 or 3 in a row, which I did earlier on in the season, yeah, you're fucked. But then I was minus 40. What got me back? Yeah, you could say the scooper, but I rolled the triple. Also the first one to do that. But rolling a triple. But like when you lose, I lost 3 triples in a row this year.
It's like, no, you tried to fucking steal Voldemort's bet before.
Who?
You.
When?
Just before.
Who's Voldemort?
You tried to say that you had the first immortal, and you didn't.
Well, I was thinking of the ceremony.
Yeah, I know. That's right. You're emotional.
But yeah, like I'm the king of the triple, right? On both accounts. I place the most because I don't go in conservative and either, just do $8 bets or fucking, every game is $49 bets or, and I also hit the most. So it's kind of good. So it's a double winner, right? Double winner of the triple, like most highest percentage and most
It's not
placed.
a win to put the most on. I think it's a win to hit the most, right?
I've placed the most and I've got the highest
So it's not
win
a
percentage.
double win. It's just
So
a
what?
win.
And what you could also say, Rando, I think
Yeah.
off the data is that no one makes money on triples.
No one does. No,
No.
not at all.
How many
Unless-
more has he put on than me?
You've put 3 more on than him.
Oh, right.
That's why you're lower on percentage.
So so he
Yeah.
puts the most.
Oh, so Rue's got the
trying
most.
to close that
Oh,
one.
is he claiming that as well? Yeah,
well,
fine.
Rue's
only
the
been
most.
less episodes.
Shout
Rue's
out
been
to
in
Ru.
less episodes and has put on
Well, hats off
18
to you,
more
Ru,
than
'cause
you,
we're in a
Eddie.
control-
We're on a
Fucking
punting
everything.
show, Ru. Well done. We're on a punting show. and
All of
you-
a sudden, you're
you let-
telling me you're the first bloke to win 2 belts.
Hey, we're on a punting show, and Ru's just doing the job by tripling, giving the listeners something to follow along and just go, I hope this gets down to triple. The other guy's just sitting here bloody, great. $8 bet, $50
How many more
bet.
has he won than me?
You both have hit the same amount, 26 each,
And those
including
rolling
that
triples are
strange
Oh,
one.
you've hit 26 triples
The
as well.
strange and the Huddy one, that is counted in this.
All right, let's get to the Manly game. All right, are there any more stats there, Rando? Or do we,
I'll just drop it in.
Yeah, just drop them in.
Throughout.
Nice. Let's go.
I get the flow. We've got Manly up against the Rabbitohs here Thursday night at Foz Pines Park.
Nice.
The Seagulls are $1.62 favourites. The Rabbitohs $2.35. The line is at 4.5. The total points is at 50.5 for this one. The Seagulls, they are 3-0 at home with Kieran Foran as head coach. They've won 5 consecutive games when they are the bookies' favourites. And the Rabbitohs, they've lost their last 3 games on the road and conceded 104 points across those games. So I don't mind Manly here to cover the line for try scorers. Much like Tommy's bet last week, Clayton Fa'alalo scored in 3 consecutive games, scored in 4 of his last 5 games at home. He's a good value bet there at 220. And Ben Trebojevic, he scored in 3 consecutive Thursday night games. And the Rabbitohs, they rank first for tries conceded to left second rowers. He's at 420.
I'll kick things off here. All things, all signs, all vibes point to Manly. It's all positive vibes pushing in one direction, like the tides. Manly 13 plus is not nothing. I can't remember what it was, but it was all right. And given those stats about South Road, road stuff, you take Manly
$3,
13
yep.
plus. And then I am obviously going Clayton Fa'alalo, my best mate. He's going to score out the back of some shape. Cooler coming back on the left, which is where Burbo is as well. So they're going to score some tries around there on that side of South. Yep. He's looking to consolidate an origin position, and Homole looking to just continue to terrorise human beings. Manly 13 plus, Cooler, Fa'alalo, Homole 14.97.
Well, it's a night for Manly.
It's a night for Manly.
It's a night for Manly. It's a night to celebrate the club. It's a night to celebrate Kieran Foran, who becomes officially the hottest head coach in world sport. An inspired decision. It's a bit of a fuck you to Guru, who doesn't get rugby league, and I'm all for it. It'll be processional Thursday night. Absolutely processional. We'll be out there, Tom and I, ripping and tearing. Manly 13 plus into a Cooler 433. I was always going to triple it, but given that I need to put on more triples, it goes on anyway. $4.33. I actually
but see, you can't say that because it wasn't triples. So now you're like, I was always going to triple.
You can check triple it whenever you want.
No, but everyone always puts on the fucking triple on the show.
Like, I was always going to triple it. I haven't been affected by the whittling that Seb just gave me. That's right. It's like, well, why wasn't it just triple?
Because we always do that. We build the drama. No one ever has their triples in the sheet.
That's not true.
Is true.
That's not true.
It's 100% true.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's true, Bubby.
No, it's not. Just call me Bubby.
Oh, yeah.
He's wigging out. He's wigging out.
433. I actually think that this could be 30 plus. And then Coolest obviously scores.
Yeah.
It's a fucking great triple.
Look, I'm worried about this game. Manly had their little dead cat bounce last week, unfortunately. I was like, if it didn't happen to the Sharks, it's like perfect for bunnies, come ambush, and it's like, oh shit, you just got, the scoreline made it look a bit better, but Manly were never in that game. And then Foran getting signed, and then seeing Jakey and Tom yesterday just going, oh, there's a pep in their step. Yeah, so I'm worried from a result-wise. But in saying that, that's when Wiley Old Wayne does his best work, where it's like the other team's expected to smash him. So I'm just going to take some try scorers, some big guys. BT, Benny Turbo. He wasn't in here the other day. He might have a little point to prove. And he's been scoring well. Like, obviously he scored for Tom last week, but he seems to be getting over this year. And then I can't not do it. Davey F. I bet on him every time before he got injured. This will be the last time, but it's just going to shit me to tears if he comes out.
Davey F.
Are you serious?
And if Davey F just gets over when I'm not on him, and then I can be done with him, but it's like the last little kind of, this.
He should be on the blackboard, right?
That's crazy.
I'll put him on my personal one. If I don't get him up.
Davey F is crazy.
I have Davey F.
No one's bet on him.
I bet on him
every fucking week.
Oh, you have?
Davey F was getting fed to start the year.
Davey F's one of those pokey machines that just like, maybe the times have changed a little bit. Like back then, Queen of the Nile, you're like, oh my God, this thing's the best feature ever. Now you go on it, you fucking.
It doesn't thunk, it doesn't do anything.
No. But
sounds weird.
1676, this is just my last. It's almost good to have this bet because I'm worried about the result, but just Davey F, maybe we'll just send you on your little. You boat out to the ocean with Queen of the Nile and those sort of people after this.
Well, he scored in 6 of his last 7 against Manly, so that's some good signs.
Davey F. What did I say about those 3 fucking red pyramids? Give me more.
All right. Fuck.
Why didn't you bring that up, mate?
What? Because
Your little-
I thought I'm only allowed to give pro Manly stats on this.
That should have been an outlier from Claude.
Good answer.
He's paying fucking $4.50. He scored 6 out of 7.
Good
Bro.
answer, mate.
Oh, yeah, speaking of Manly Souths, I stumbled across Josh Schuster's Instagram yesterday.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude, we saw him at Magic Round.
He's almost too skinny for
No,
rugby
and
league,
it's like
isn't
he looks tiny. His arms look
Looks like
like
a
a child's
cyclist.
arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, he psyched. Yeah, he did it. He looked like he was about to go on a fucking grand tour.
Wild.
Yeah.
I'm going to go AJ sub. Try scorers will score tries. Manly to win. And then max unders is 58.5. $7.96. there.
Not a bad bet there from Guru. Who's our lippy?
Zin South. He was
Zin.
Zin South. He was a lippy when we did our famous NFL fantasy
Oh,
comp. I
yeah,
think he
yeah,
did.
yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
whether he organised it or something. I can't remember. But he's been following the
Off
max.
season about even was
That was
intercontinental belt and shit.
Dude, when we did the World
yeah,
Cup and the
yeah,
teams didn't come out till
yeah.
later, so we all had voided bets.
Yeah.
Not good, bro.
Not good.
Tom Brady to Rob Gronkowski, 2 touchdowns or more.
I was putting Huddy Young to score a try for England.
That's right. It's like, dude, he's from He's Australian, dude. Like, what? He looks English.
The bets weren't coming out, so I'm like, I'll just go on that. But City South, he's been taking the max unders, and then they're not out yet on Neds, but like the most meters or something, and he's been putting them in, and he's been getting a few bangs there. So
Teams with most meters?
No, just like play with the
Players.
most meters. So he's like takes Alamotti last week with the max unders and gets that.
Can you do player
Yeah, you
props
can.
like
Nah,
that
I
with
think it's
most
only in
meters?
Origin.
You can't do
You
player.
can do most meters.
can do most
He
meters.
sent me the
give you
Neds
like
That's player prop.
But you can't be like, this player will get
X amount of
X
meters.
amount.
You can
You
just say
can't
he'll get-
manipulate the individual.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's just the most meters.
Yeah.
So I think they come out later in the week, you said, but something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, I don't mind.
They give you like
Like a
five
max,
random
especially with the max
players.
unders. If you
Max
get like
unders into a most mates.
yeah, with a guy who clearly is going to get it unless he gets injured or something. But yeah, Zinni South, I thought I'd bring him back.
Welcome back, Zinni
He's
South.
got Clay, TD, and under 58.5.
Clay T. Who's TD?
Talis Duncan.
Oh, okay. Sorry, mate. Like, well, that's just some people don't know the fuck TD is. I call him Tally Dunks. Storm Knights. Let's go, Rando.
Storm Knights, this game will be played at Amy Park at 6 p.m. on a Friday. The Storm, they're $1.60. The Knights, $2.35. The line is 4.5. The total points, 49.5. This game will be the closest we'll get to a bit of rain, less than a millimetre expected, so nothing too extreme. The Storm, they've won 13 of their last 15 games against the Knights. The Knights, they haven't won at Amy Park since 2015, losing 5 straight at the venue. We then look at the Friday night records, and the Storm, they've won 8 of their last 10 Friday night games at home, whilst the Knights, they have lost 6 of their last 7 Friday night games. And going back into the stats, the two teams that have hit the unders the most has been the Knights and the Storm. 10 times for the Knights, 9 times for the Storm when we have bet on that. So something to consider there. For try scorers, we've got Greg Marzu. He's scored in 4 consecutive games. Now, his odds may be short, but if you take him first, second, or third, he's scored first, second, or third in each of those 4 games. A left winger has scored in 5 of the last 6 games against the Storm. 3 of them have been the first, second, or third try of the game. For a bit more value, Jermaine McEwen, right second rower. He's scored in both Friday night games he has played in his career, and the Storm, they rank first for tries conceded to right second rowers this season. 625.
Who was that again? Sorry,
McEwen.
Jermaine McEwen, who sounds like
Who
an
the hell is
ABC.
that?
He sounds like he sounds like an ABC political reporter. I'm Jermaine McEwen.
Welcome to BTN, Behind the News.
4 corners. I'm Jermaine McEwen.
He's the sort of guy that gets Harzer off for a by-election.
Yeah.
He's
The
loving
seat of Mulberry.
Oh, this is an interesting result, Tom. Yeah, he does. He gets hard for it.
Quickly before we get into it, Fletcher Baker signs with Manly. Thoughts?
Huge signing.
Well done.
You guys needed to boost your front rowers, so that's a big one.
I know he's like, he was at the Roosters though, so it's just sort of like,
Yeah, he was at the Roosters.
yeah.
Why are you laughing?
No, it's a good sign.
You're a fucking asshole, Roo. Roo, what are you doing
He
here,
was at the
mate?
Roosters.
What are you doing for this game, Roo?
Sorry, I tuned out for the first half. Was there any positive night stats there?
Not really. They suck away.
I think they win.
Okay.
I've got Suat, Dom Young, Knights, and I've got the max unders in there, $12 2 cents. Do we think Melbourne's back? I'm not convinced they are.
3-0 with money and Grant.
50-50.
I think they're warming, and I don't. And the Knights are still. They're almost like the Knights who they are. I don't know who either of these teams are.
There's no doubt about it. They're warming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've been in the microwave for a pinch.
Yeah, they have.
They're definitely warming up.
The Penrith
Please, sir, can I have some more, sir? Max unders 57.5 in this game with a Dylan Lucas at $4.60. When you log into your phone last week after 3 minutes, you see you've scored. You're like, this is just life doesn't get better.
Well,
than that.
especially after a long, hard day in the dirt at casino beef week.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
that's
Just throwing
exactly
beef
right.
out
And then you
to,
get back and you've been throwing beef at the people of beef week.
Yeah. You see
Who were
Dolphins.
loving the beef.
No, they were.
And then you get back and you put your feet up and you have a drink with your old mate and you see Lucas has scored in the 3rd minute. That's what you like to see. I'm going again at 460. Better odds this week.
I'm taking Lucas again, and I'm throwing in a Jerome Hughes, a Jay Hughes, a Romy.
I quite like that.
At 976. Double ender.
Romy's due.
Romy's due. And Dilly Lukes likes to score.
Romy's got to be due.
We'll see how we go. Like, I also wouldn't be surprised if the Storm keep the Knights to no points somehow, and I'm just fucking,
Is this down Namie Park?
Yeah.
Didn't you get through? Is this a scope bet?
Scope, well, yeah, but we've retired the scope.
Didn't you do it last week?
I did it on the
last week as a
weekend.
wild
It's on the
card.
blackboard, but I did it on the weekend because I didn't like my bet that I had on.
Almost
Right.
hit
He used
too.
to hit every week. Scope bet.
Who missed last week? Was it one of the Storm?
Ramsey. He
No,
got
it wasn't.
Ramsey
It was one of the
disallowed
Knights.
or something like that.
He got
Almost
disallowed. He got over the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Compressed defense. Sebo, what are you doing?
I am I'm keeping my bet, but I'm just changing the handicap because I was like 4.5 for Newcastle, and I extended it out a little bit more. But with Rando stats there saying that the Storm usually pump them, I'm just going to give them a few more points, right? I'm going to give them. I'm just trying to find the right number here.
Do you reckon false economy? The Knights, they've had the Eels, Dragons, and Titans.
I didn't
in the
want to
last
say
three
that because the
games.
Knights fans are a fucking rabid bunch, but that was where I was like, I don't know where you are yet.
Yeah.
So I'm not prepared to say false economy, but I'm also not prepared to.
Are they a top 4 side? No.
No.
And they're coming 4th.
Yeah.
But like looking at their backs, they're pretty good, and then they've got bloody the best prop in the game. He's starting, isn't he? Safidi. Well, like that's what everyone said when we said in Origin.
Yeah, they did.
Like,
Saifiti's the best prop in the game. You obviously haven't fucking seen him play. Well, whoops, didn't
Why
get
the
on the
Blues
field.
didn't play him in game one.
But anyway, look, my bet. I basically had the max unders, and then I had a Dill Lucas Binny with Sewer because I just man, it annoyed me because I had him there last week. I didn't get him. I just want to try to get him, but I'm going to kind of get the Binny there to help myself, and I just Knights plus 17.5. I think they're that sort of team. You're saying they're going unders. Dill Lucas is on fire. Poker Machine's paying out, but you got a little Sewer there. He's back in form. That is going to be me triple at 262.
Okay.
Kid's still playing.
Okay.
Why didn't you have the triple in the sheet?
Because he does his bets literally now, like on the show. His bets are never done anymore. It's like,
So I'm just changing the Knights plus
whereas
8.5
like, hey, so what's your bet? And he's like, now we're gonna just extend
My bets are the
what
first
I'm
one in the goddamn
saying.
sheet. What are you talking about?
They never seem to be done.
I've just changed based on the stats, I've given the Knights a better start. That's all it is.
Okay. Have you gone, Roo?
Yeah, I kicked off.
And
Yippee, Lucas, Knights plus 6.5, 405.
beautiful. Let's move on. Rando, Raiders,
Next up,
Roosters.
we got the Raiders and the Roosters at GIO. The temperature for this one will be 6 degrees and clear. The Roosters are $1.70 favourites. The Raiders are at $2.15. The line is at 2.5. The total points, 49.5. The Raiders, they've won 4 of their last 5 games against the Roosters. Each of those wins have been decided by 6 points or less. They've also won 6 of their last 7 Friday night games as well. The Roosters, they're coming off consecutive losses on the road. They've struggled to start games on the road as well. They have trailed at halftime in 5 of their last 6 away games this season. And out of all the lines that we've ever put on as bets since 2023, the Roosters and the Raiders lines are the ones that have both hit the most times, and that is 16 each. So consider that too. For try scorers, we got KO Weeks. He's scored in 4 of his last 5 games. And the Roosters rank first for tries conceded to fullbacks this season, leaking a try to a fullback in 4 of their last 5. But if you are looking for a bit of value, Victor Radley, $7.50. He scored in 3 of his 4 games at GIO. He scored first in each of his last 2 at the venue.
So, Canberra, Friday night. Real feel 1 degrees in the evening. That's back row weather.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. It's going to be freezing fucking cold at kickoff, and that gets my blood going. Huddy Young, Angus Crichton with the new do, $11.75.
AC with the guru chop. I do like it, and I like your back row a bit. Eddie and I were just doing a bit of some homework before while you were speaking, so I didn't hear a lot of what you were
That's
saying.
all
But
good.
but did you have anything specific about Savala, Weeks, or Zach Hoskins? By any
Weeks I
chance?
did, yes.
Great. Well, they're all in my bet. 23-18.
I think the Raiders win. I think it'll be tight. 1-12. I've then got Savala and Strange, my 2 favourites. In these 2 sides is a Binny. Max under's $57, 57.5 points, sorry. $8.03 there.
Is that a 1+ Binny?
Yeah.
That's a good bet because I'm going to be completely honest. I copy-pasted the Lippies bet when he sent through. I was like, I just love that bet. He had Savvy B and Strange, and I was like, fucking, I
You've
can't.
copied a few of his bets, actually.
Yeah,
You've copied maybe 3 or 4 of his bets.
I actually have a diverse way of betting rather than just picking 5 try scorers and not listening to anything
Well,
random.
no, certainly copying the Lippy is very good.
Storm Knights game, pretty much the same. Raiders, Roosters, exactly the same. Cowboys, Dolphins, very much inspired. Broncos, Titans, very much inspired.
What do you mean?
Tigers,
It's-
Panthers, very much inspired. Sharks, Dragons, no. Bulldogs, Eels, very much inspired.
What are you
for a
talking
conqueror
about?
to go around the world with all these tales of
Okay,
victory and
let's
shit,
really
I've got a
just
bit of a creative way of betting, you know.
You just steal the Lippy's bets and make a couple of tweets.
No, I openly say when I'm taking his bet like I do, rather than you last week trying to pretend that you didn't see my Lucas and my Max unders and then pass it off as yourself.
Did you get your bet last week?
Yeah, but you just took a leg off. Yes, you're saying I do Lippy. You do that to me.
No, okay, do I? But
Yeah.
you've done it for
Okay,
every
well,
single bet, and
you
you're
know
in
the-
charge of the
You know, there's
Lippies.
sheet history on this thing. We can go back and see when you place your Lucas bet then. Come on, Mr. Spreadsheet. Let's go.
Hey?
Let's
But
go.
you don't know when I do my bets. I do my bets in bed at night on my notes, and then I put them in the next morning.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
But every single bet you've done is the same. That's all I'm saying. So the last one, Lucas Knights, you've changed the line. Otherwise, the same. Savvy Bean Strange, the same.
That's a Binny.
no, we'll
Lucas,
go
I
through
come.
them. No, we'll go through them. It's all right.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
You've stolen them all.
All right, is everyone gone?
I'm going to steal Bruce's bet because I like
Fucking hell. You got many different ways of doing your bets.
it. Yeah. I
Rule
like it
involves
better.
Theft.
On the
I
note
like
of,
it better. I openly say when I steal bets.
I was going to say on the note of stealing bets, when 3 or more panel members have bet on the same bet, it's only hit 5 out of 29 times.
The bet or the leg?
That's
bet
more than I
has-
thought.
What about 4 of 4? Never?
4
No,
of
it's
4?
never happened, right?
Never. Only
Yeah.
3.
Never.
Never. The last one we hit was, well, you guys hit Sebo,
Hey, you're a
Roo,
part of
and
the show,
Eddie.
mate.
I know, yeah. Sure. Is Casey McLean last year? All 3 of you tripled him at $2.20 to score.
Can you see who's the person that's left out the most of those? Like who's the close?
Geez, it really kind of.
We've thrown that at you there.
No, I'm just trying to read it. Sebo's in all of them, bar one.
In what? Sorry, copying.
And
Yeah.
it's mainly, it's probably Eddie, maybe? No, that's not even true. At least one of you guys have been.
Yeah, but Sebo's in all of them.
Sebo is in
That
most of them.
stands to
Yeah.
reason
Basically.
here.
That
Absolutely.
checks out.
Yeah, that does. Mr. Thief over the 200 episodes. And the Lippy's gone Savvy B and Strange. That's enough from you, Sebo.
I don't have enough of an ego to care that I steal people's bets. It's like, no, I've come up with all my bets myself. I do them in my bed before I put them in the sheet after I
Thou
send you a
doth
bet. You know, what are you
protest too
talking about?
much.
I don't give a shit. I'm just
Cowboys,
like-
Dolphins.
Can we have a moment before Super
Yeah,
Saturday?
a moment. That one.
Well, the next one on my chronological list is the spoon, the burning of the spoon that kicked off the year this year.
That also
A
could be
fan
the biggest
favourite.
moment.
That's almost
a
pretty
fan
actually.
favourite.
Well, I like
Hear
that
it
you
back.
haven't made that number one either, Tobler, so that's good. You've made that, second last at the moment? That's
Yeah,
good.
I'll
Real
stick
sense of
with the
occasion.
chronological.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
really
very interesting.
I
butchered
can't wait to
this.
see what you pick for number one.
What's happened since the spoon? this year.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we've already kind of fast forwarded to.
What would be? Maybe he's tried to chronologically.
Have you put out date at number 1, Tobler?
No.
What's the?
Oh, no, because there's only 5. There's only 5.
Number
so that's
1
4,
was
isn't it?
Eddie's hot cross bun immortal bet over Easter. Well, which in chronological. Chronologically.
Yeah.
So you picked that as one of the top 5 moments in the history of the
In the
show.
last
It's an
100
immortal bet.
in the
In the
last
last
100
hot cross bun bets, which I didn't even remember.
and the last 100 episodes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Eddie's immortality.
We
Probably
probably should have
should've
run
run
it over. That might be our fault.
1 for the 300.
Too much power for the kid.
Too much power.
Nah,
good list,
Nice. Cow's
At least you had fucking burning the spoon there. Christ alive.
This game will be 5:30 on Saturday night. The game will be at Queensland Country Bank. It will be a clear 22-degree night too. The Dolphins are $1.60 favourites. The Cowboys $2.35. The line is at 4.5. The total points at 54.5. The Dolphins, they're undefeated in Townsville, winning all 3 games at the venue. They've won 7 of their last 9 games when they are the bookies' favourites. And the Dolphins have also won 5 of their last 7 games coming off a bye. So don't mind them to clip the Cowboys here. For try scorers, very low odds for the outside backs, but it usually is an outside backs game between these two teams. Murray Taulagi is one guy to look at. He's scored in all 3 home games this season. He's scored in all 4 games against the Dolphins that he's played against them. Jack Bostock, he's scored 4 tries in 4 games this season, scored 4 tries last time he played the Cowboys, and a right centre has scored in 5 of the last 6 games against them. And then Helam Lukey's probably the best odds here, scored in 3 of his last 4 games, and a right second rower has scored in each of the last 2 games against the Dolphins.
Lukey has been pissing me off because I faded him in Supercoach and he's always on fucking 40 points until like the 72nd minute and then somehow gets a line break and a try, and it's just been pissing me off. But I've included him with someone who I do have in my Supercoach team for a 1+ Binny. Finney, how do I say it again?
Fuiaki.
For a 1+ Binny. And then in these Dolphins games, Cows games, I could never pick a try scorer. So I'm going another Binny, a 3-person Binny for 2 tries. Herbie Azarko Hammer, 2+, right? I could never pick the guy, so I might as well just lay the whole board out. And then a min overs, 46.5 for a huge 314.
That's the min over.
Min overs. The actual overs is like 50. The line's like 58 or something.
What's the min over do to a bet like that in terms of the odds?
I can check. Where is it? Probably nothing.
I have got Azarko, and then I've included Stocky in my 2+ Binny off the back of Rando's stats there for $2.15.
I had a Zarko just for 2+ at 335. I like a Zarko. He's banged for me a few times, but then you throw in a Taulagi and he likes to score in these games. Outside back game, you get 771
In Townsville, outside
back weather. Yeah.
I've got Clifford, Bostock, Isako, max under 62.5. That's at $27.69.
Wonder if the max is under threat in a game like this.
Well, I mean, it's pretty high. How big is it?
62?
62.
62
2.5.
is a lot of points.
That's a lot of
Is
points.
that what's the actual
lot of
one
rugby
though?
league.
It's
It's a lot
54.
of. I'm merely musing about
I
outside back
understand
weather.
that,
Yeah, because the actual
climate.
total, are you getting more for that than usual? Because the actual total points is
Didn't make
54.5.
much difference. Made like
Yeah.
2.
Well, you can
$2
tell. You
for
can
that.
tell.
Because there's only a bit difference of 8 points
You get
there.
a bit of a lead in by the odds. You can tell. Like the lowest odds you'll get on a maxis at $1.35. So they've got $1.38. You can get $1.40s and stuff for max
Yeah.
unders. So $1.38 sort of in the middle.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not like it's not as. I think for example the Penrith Warriors game last week was $1.35, which is the lowest.
and
you
they
can get.
float between 58 and 62.
There's one or two.
No. Raiders Warriors last week. The max unders was 54.5.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so it just depends.
Only one Cows Dolphins game has gone over 62.5, to be fair.
I think it's around. So like Origin was 49.5, and then you'll get up to like 65ish maybe.
Yeah.
All right. So where are we at here? Is everyone gone?
Yeah, I'm gone. I'm just trying to see
Lippy?
how much my min. Lippy, where are we?
Just read your bet out, surely.
Hammer Drinky 2+ Binny 240.
Hammer Drinky 2+ Binny. All right. Rando, we got Bronx, we got Titans, What's up?
This game we played at Suncorp Saturday, 7:30 p.m. The Broncos $1.42 favourites. The Titans $2.85. The line is at 7.5. The total points at 51.5. If you are a Broncos fan, you might be living in a world of deja vu because they lost rounds 9 to 13 this time last year. Who'd they play to change it all over again? It was the Titans. What jerseys were they wearing? Black jerseys. What date was it? The first weekend of June. Is this happening all over again? If you think so, the Broncos went on to beat the Titans 42 points to 14 and then went on to win the premiership. They've won their last 7 night games against the Titans. The poor Titans, they played 8 games this season already outside of Cbus Super Stadium. They've only won 1 of those games, so I don't mind the Broncos to cover that line. For try scorers, you got Tony Staggs, right centre, scored 10 tries in his last 10 games at Suncorp. A right centre has scored 4 tries in the last 4 games versus Titans. When we wrangle a Staggs on the show, it's a 9% hit rate. Only 11 hits in 114 bets put down. So I still think it's pretty prestigious to be on the Staggs board.
Yeah, it is.
But remember, because he has to have another leg with him, though.
Yeah,
So
you have to have
gonna
another
blow out
leg.
the,
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a great point.
The other player to look at here is Jaden Campbell. Now, the Broncos, they rank 2nd in the league for tries conceded via intercepts, whilst Campbell ranks 3rd for tries scored via intercepts, and a half has scored in each of the last 5 games against the Broncos.
We're in the green room before, and Tobler walks up to Rando and runs over those whole historical stats. Lets him talk. Rando goes, "Yeah, I posted that a fortnight ago."
Thought I was onto something. Thought I'd struck gold.
Well,
Wanted
mate, you
to-
did.
trying to be a
talk out the
threat.
whole thing.
You did a good job earlier on Hello Sport.
Yeah, I
mate.
just wanted to impress
did,
my good
you
mate
did.
Rando, but
You already impressed me. Don't worry about that.
Listen, I love a pattern. I love a pattern just as much as the next bloke. And if they won by, I thought it was 30 points last time, but if we're saying it was 28, Broncos minus 27.5 at 525 is where I'm going.
I got Broncos 13 plus. I didn't know all this Titans palaver, but I'm like, after the weekend that they just had, and after Payne Haas coming out and saying that they're just all full of shit,
Oh, they get up.
you just think they get up. And 13 plus, considering the line's only minus 7.5, I'm like, yeah, I'll take a 13 plus on this, and I'll take Josiah Karapani for 2 or more. And I'm going to get $7.22.
Karapani scored 2 tries in that game last year.
There,
So there you go.
fucking go.
What side is he playing on?
Left edge.
I actually don't mind that.
Left winger scored in 7 consecutive games against the Titans.
Yeah, I'm going to add Karapani to me bet.
Oh, yeah, do that, mate.
Yeah.
Well, because it'll now slightly change yours from the Lippies.
No, I was going to... Basically, the 7.5 line seems ridiculous to me, right? Like, yes, Titans, I could see them kind of surprising Broncos, but considering Broncos got pounded by the Dragons, yeah, as they just said, Payne's going to get them up for it. And I had Walsh in there, and it's just like he seems to be the guy who's setting the tries up at least. And I was on him last week, and I had him in there, but I'm swapping for a Karapani because that gets me to 262. Interesting number. Hence my previous triple. If that gets up, I'm going to be looking at this.
Why is that an interesting...
Because I can roll the triple into this. Yeah.
I get you. No, I get you now, mate. I get where you're going.
Yeah.
I get where you're going there.
I love this Titans hooker, Pasco. I'm going to take him to score, and then I'm just going to chuck Reece Walsh in there. Boys, with Pat Carrigan out, I reckon the Titans are a sniffy. I really do.
Do you?
Yeah. I reckon they're a chance.
But they got Payne, though. Like Payne's back.
Payne last week. Payne played 80 minutes.
Yeah,
against
his
the
first
Dragons.
game in a while, though, and then get your pants pulled down.
didn't
They
look
essentially
that
got
way, though.
flushed by the Dragons. Like,
They did.
Titans coming off a bye.
I believe in
know
the
we're
pattern, mate.
It was a pumping.
I believe in the
Something.
pattern.
I tried my hand at Paternary last week, and it failed miserably. So.
Well, what do you mean? You got 30 units, buddy.
No, I tried to follow the Cronulla pattern. I actually looked into the weeks, and it just blew up in my face.
Oh, your pattern this week. Is everyone gone? Yes. Lippy. Walsh Broncos 13 plus. Sebo's was Walsh Broncos minus 7.5. He's changed it to Karapani. Obviously, he's doing some
Creative accounting.
well, exactly right. Did you make any stat about? Oh, he did say Karapani stat, didn't he?
Yeah,
You
I just did,
motherfucker.
yeah.
Tigers Panthers Rando.
Tigers, Panthers. This game will be played at Combank, 2 p.m. on Sunday. The Panthers $1.22 favourites. The Tigers out to $4.25. The line is 13.5. The total points is at 49.5. The Panthers, they've won 10 of their last 11 games at Combank. They've won all 3 games they have played against the Tigers at Combank. And Nathan Cleary keep bringing back his day record stat, 27-1 in day games since 2019, winning 18 of those games by 13 or more points. If you want to put in a cheeky little first try, last try multi here, the Panthers' first try, last try has hit in 6 consecutive games. That's paying $2.20 if you want to double your money. For try scorers, Casey McLean, he's scored 4 tries in his 4 games at Combank this season. A Panthers left centre has scored in 4 of the last 5 games against the Tigers, so I don't mind him. Also, when we have singled out Casey McLean on his own on this show, we've hit every single time. That is 6 times that it is banged. For a bit more value, I don't mind the Tigers wingers here. That is where the Panthers are leaking tries this season. A left winger has scored in 3 of the last 4 games against the Panthers. Skelton himself has scored 6 tries in his last 5 games at Combank and scored in 2 of his last 3 against the Panthers.
I am concerned about the stat you gave moments ago about when we're all on the same fucking try scorer. We're all on Casey right now. 4 of us, if you include the Lippy. Guru, the only one who's not, and that makes me a little uneasy.
Yes, it does. I will be the bigger man, and I'm going to take Casey out to try and get a bet up. So I'm just going to go Dylan Edwards and Nathan Cleary, and that is paying $6.27.
Fuck it, I'm going to keep McLean in. I have Cleary and IPAP. That was who I started with. I like
a little IPAP.
I like a little IPAP. IPAP's won us some money over the years, and I respect him dearly. And Nathan, obviously, a close and personal friend. Casey McLean, he takes that out to 20.39. If I take him out, it's 11s. Fuck it, I'm keeping him in. It's 20.39. Seba?
Yeah, IPAP, he got over in one of the Oceans.
He did get into an Ocean stream.
Yeah.
Won us a shitload, actually.
Because I'm looking at my bet, which is Casey McLean, Alamotti. Is he back to centre now?
Yep.
Yeah. And then I had a KPP because I saw him there like $4. And then it's just like $22. And then Tom's got IPAP for 20. Do I control V, control C?
Oh, my God, you
I think I might.
You fucking... How many bets can you steal in one fucking week? Well...
Good bet.
Ride out with me, brother.
Yeah. I mean, but like for those 3, it seems actually pretty fucking good odds.
Yeah, I know it is,
Like
mate.
you throw in a KPP for the Tigers against the Panthers, and it's the same odds.
Yeah.
Um,
Go to war with me,
yeah.
brother. All right, who else?
I made a mistake when I put mine in. Mine's going to be Milky and Toto as a binny, just combined for 1. Only Panthers to score 20 plus. The under 57.5, getting $3.99 for that one.
$3.99.
Yeah.
All right. And Libby's got Casey McLean first, second, or third at $3.90. Don't mind. Dragons, Dogs, Rando. Do you have any more fun little Rando stats?
Yeah, I did. I was going to use this as a segue.
You're
course.
doing a great job, mate.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you are.
mate. Trying my best. The Sharks and the Dragons, 4 p.m. Sunday at Ocean Protect. The Sharks are $1.30 favourites. The Dragons, $3.50. The line is at 11.5. The total points is at 53.5. Now, of course, the Dragons, they ended their 15-game losing streak last week. So I thought I'd segue this into our longest losing streaks here on the panel. And we'll start with the shortest first, by the way, before anyone claims that
So this
they're
is
the king.
the least amount of consecutive losses.
Yes.
Okay.
Eddie, 32 straight bets is your least, your longest losing streak, which is the least out of everyone on this panel.
Okay.
So that's the best.
So it's the best.
That
So
was towards the end
That's
of
like
2024.
not hitting a bet for 4 weeks.
So 32 bet, yeah, but yeah.
32 bets.
that
so-
include, yeah, right.
Yes.
So 4 weeks. I don't remember you not hitting a bet for 4. Oh, you did. You and I had a shocker, wasn't it?
Oh, that's back then, yeah.
Yeah. The same, it's actually the same, almost the same time
Almost ran out of
period
money.
as you guys. You guys have lapsed each other on this time period. Next up, Tom, 43, your longest losing
That was the
streak.
one that we got a fucking
That's
shirt
a
made
jersey
for.
of, yeah, more than University.
Wow.
And we put you through the ringer for that, and it wasn't even that bad in the end compared to Guru, 46.
46 games.
consecutive
rugby league.
games
No,
from
bets.
June.
Are we doing bets or games?
Well, bets.
Yeah,
bets.
So
It's
the
the same
unit
thing, isn't
scoopers
it?
would have
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
changed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's Uniscoops is everything. Like,
Yeah,
you
everything.
did not
So
hit
what
a
I'm
There's
saying-
no W
Yeah.
at all.
Yes.
So
Sure.
like basically take games and a unit scoop.
Yeah, and a Uniscoop. Sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah, sorry.
Was that my first year?
That was 2024. Was
When
that your
the
first
fuck-
year?
Yeah, that was
These
great.
things
Remember, I
happen.
started.
Oh,
I was
that's-
rattled early.
Yeah.
And then
Then I won the season.
And then next up, Sebo, 50 bets without a win. You went from the 14th of August, which I imagine is around round 23, to the end of the season without hitting a bet.
oh my god!
What year was this? Was this
2024.
Wow!
And you just went away. So I'm pretty sure this was when, the Rabbitohs were doing bad and
I think I
was
checked
just a
out. That was peak twins. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that was
don't
peak
remember it. That's the thing. Like I don't even.
50.
50 bets.
bets.
How many weeks
Carry
is
on to
that?
the next year.
Carried on. You lost your first. Yeah, that's carried on to the next year. There was 2 wins in between, but that was your futures bet, so they don't count. So it did carry
Yeah,
on into
okay.
the next year where you lost the first 2.
So
and
what's
then-
that? 5 weeks of the show without hitting
Yeah,
a bet.
or if you want to do it in days, it could have been like 250 days without a bet.
It went around to the next year.
Because it went to the
got
next
ya,
year.
yeah.
Fuck me dead. That is
So what? The last 4 weeks of the show and the first 2 weeks of the next year, I didn't hit a bet.
The
or
first
something.
2 games of the
Huge,
next year.
that
did
makes
a
you feel
bet.
better.
And
Not
then
really,
the
though.
Lippy 66 bets in a row from 2023. So I don't think you're any good. But yeah, that's talking about losing streaks. We'll get back to the betting though. The Sharks, they haven't lost to the Dragons at Ocean Protect Stadium since 2018. They've won 11 of their last 12 home games as well. 7 of their last 9 wins have been by 13 plus points. And the Dragons, they have lost their last 6 games when they play a team in the top 8 by at least 18 points. So I don't mind the Sharks here to get the job done. For try scorers, you got Big Teague Wilton. He scored in 3 consecutive home games. He scored last time he played the Dragons, and a left second rower has scored in 3 of the last 5 games against the Dragons. If you're looking for a bit of a rivalry matchup, Dan Atkinson comes back to play the Sharks for the first time in his career. He scored last
I'm
week
not
against the
looking for a Daniel
Broncos.
Atkinson, just for the record. That is not what I'm looking for.
A right half has scored 5 tries in the last 6 games against the Sharks. So Dan
you, mate.
Atkinson, I don't know. Big F you.
Thank you, mate. Looking for a Daniel Atkinson. There's the door and the breadcrumb, probably.
Yeah, probably. I think the Dragons played their grand final last week in many ways. Emotional roller coaster takes it the fuck out of you. I think they get pounded again this week. Sharks 13 plus into Mulatalo to score 2 or more tries, $5.05. I just don't think they can get up again. Too draining.
I have little to no faith in the Sharks. I think the Dragons will show a bit for a few weeks. I've got the Dragons to win. I've got the Dragons to only score 20 plus points in this game.
Dragons to win.
To only score 20 plus points.
I think you're off
Yep.
your guts.
As in the only team to score 20 plus.
Yeah,
Dragons.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be a low-scoring game. No Hines. I think it'll be ugly. I think the Dragons will just defend well here. I've got Mulatalo to cross, and then I've got the max under $61. You're getting $21.30.
The Sharks put 28 points on the best defensive team in the league as well last week, or
That was probably down to
honeymoon
6
came
again,
to a
though,
finish,
right?
but
That was 6 again.
6 again, of course.
That was all 6 agains.
Sorry.
I had Will Kennedy and Braden Trindle. But then when you throw a fucking Teague Wilton into my face, I have to growl him out. So I'm removing a Trindle for a Kennedy, Trindle for a Teague. So I'm going Kennedy and Teague. You're getting 6.21.
Have you banged on Teague?
Not this year, but I have in the past.
I was looking at your Trindles and your Teagues, but they're just so short for some. I get it's the Dragons, but Trindle used to get it $4. He's $2.15.
Teague ain't bad.
Teague's $2.65.
Yeah,
That's
but
like a
in
mole.
this world, this is what
Yeah.
this get what you're given, you know.
I just couldn't get a read on it because the odds are reading that the Sharks are playing what they did last week every week, and they're due for a stinker again. Yeah, Dragons played their grand final, but I still think the Sharks. I think Sharks are more due a bed shit because it's been almost 2 weeks without one. Then Dragons will be out of puff. They'll be up and about. And so I'm just going someone fucking rogue because I can't get a read on this game. I'm going Jesse Colquhoun. He plays half a game, and he scored 3 tries this year playing half a game. And you get him for $8. And then you throw in a Dragons plus 19.5. That gets you to $8.70.
Can I just say, Tommy, you had Teague first, second, or third as a hit against the Dragons.
Oh, there you go.
A $10
Wow.
hit. In your in
Time
one of your
repeating
one of your
What?
2 wins.
What is that paying, he asks.
Probably
Mr.
not as
Teague.
much.
How many
Teague.
times has Teague got first, second, or third? Can you find that out?
Mate,
Yeah, I can
he
figure that
fucking loves a first, second, or third.
He actually does, doesn't he?
You scored first last week.
He
Who's in the top? Who's in the
would have been the top 3 last week.
640 first, second, or third. Teague Wilton, first, second, or third, 640. Awful odds, but I'm taking it.
Teague Wilton.
I
Yep,
copy
first,
it, but
second,
I
or
like my
third.
Colhoun. I got a Colhoun vibe.
He scored in 4 games this year. 3 of them have been a first, second, or third try.
Fuck yeah, dude. Give me that. Hook that to my veins. 640.
Not bad.
I've put 3 different
I
sharks.
haven't hated your bets this week, Tom.
Thanks,
it's
mate.
worth.
No, listen, that means a lot. See, because everyone thinks I'm just going to go dumb. I'm just trying to go. I'm trying to bet smart, but I'm trying to protect my asshole. Oh. What's that, mate?
What's that? What?
Come on, let me see what that is.
Nah, nothing. Nothing.
Boy, is Teague starting?
Yeah, it is.
It's a good bet.
It's a good bet.
Yeah, he is. Right there. Who has to go off to
What's
get
wrong?
Colhoun?
I saw his phone showing you a message. The scumbag's trying to hide something. What is it? You've been
Bet.
caught.
I was saying I'm jealous.
No,
Good
you've
bet.
been caught.
It's a good bet.
You've been caught.
Caught what?
He's been caught doing something here.
Okay.
Good bet.
All right, is that everyone? Lippy, Teague, Mulatalo, Sharks, 438.
I'm not talking until you tell me what that was.
All right, we can just keep the show going. Bulldogs, Eels. Rando, what do you got for us, mate?
The Dogs, they are $1.52 favourites. The Eels, $2.55. Of course, this game will be played on the King's birthday on Monday at 4 p.m. The line is 5.5. The total points is at 50.5. These two teams completely out of form. Haven't got a read on either of them. Eels have lost 4 of their last 5. The Dogs, they have lost 6 of their last 7. The only positive stat here for one team is heading towards the Bulldogs. They've won 3 of their last 4 King's birthday games against the Parramatta Eels. The Bulldogs have also scored the last try in 7 of their last 9 games, so they've finished with a wet sail, whilst the Eels, they have only won the second half twice in their last 9 games, so even the Bulldogs to win the second half could be a nice little bet here. The unders has hit in 13 of the last 14 games between these two sides and might be the better bet. For try scorers, we're looking at Bronson Cherry. He scored 4 tries in his last 5 games against the Eels. A left centre has scored in 4 of the last 5 games against the Eels as well. If not him, then Lockie Galvin. He scored in 3 consecutive games against Para, and the Eels ranked 2nd for tries conceded to right halves this season.
Anyone like Canterbury in this game?
No.
Sebo?
No. Why? Trying to have a triple off?
Yeah, I like Parramatta. I'd go a triple off if anyone was interested in the
Well, I've bet on Para, so that's not going to work, is it?
Tommy Burns. You talking yet, mate? All right, I'm going Para 13 plus at $5.40. Standalone game. Always something weird happens. Para 13 plus.
They also, the Eels, they get up for a long weekend game, you know what I'm saying? Para and Iongi for me, $4.75.
This is a big, meaty cock of a bet. Satili, Galvin, Carraz, Joshy Carr, 32-26.
I'm just going Satili and under 56.5, which I don't think is the max. I think their max is like 58 or something. 5.93. I was just trying to juice them a bit more because I'm not inspired by this game.
That's kind of why I went big as well on it. I'm like, this thing doesn't make me feel anything. Now, is Satili like, I'm just trying to work out why Guru's fucked me here, bro. I'm still not
He's
sure
probably
about
off the bench. He was paying fucking like $6.
T. Wilton, no, he's starting.
No, not Teague.
He didn't
Satili.
say anything about you.
He wrote something down.
How do you know it was about
Wasn't
you?
about you,
looking at
Rabbit
me.
ears. Relax.
He wasn't
It's
looking at
fine.
you.
You're betting good.
Probably me.
Back yourself in.
It's probably Satili off the bench, which,
Fuck it, whatever.
you know,
Fuck it.
whatever.
Nah,
If it's so funny, is it so
It's
funny?
so funny, dude.
Is it
He's
so funny, Roo?
man. He's so
Is it?
funny,
Is
bro.
Satili on the bench?
Yeah, he's so fucking funny,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, he's so funny. Sweet. I'll just take Para 13 plus and copy paste it then if it's
Oh,
so
he
funny.
said you can't keep doing this.
It's just...
It's just...
There's got to be a limit.
Yeah.
There's got to be a limit.
No, there should
between
be.
the amount
There
of
should be.
Lippy's bets
Should be.
and panel
Fucking
bets you can
everyone else,
steal.
yeah.
It's insane.
Fucking ridiculous. What are you doing?
I'm sticking to my bet. Like
yeah,
I'm
okay.
happy. Yeah.
Everyone gone there? Lippy's gone Satilli as well. Jesus Christ, that makes me a little concerned. 3 of us with Satilli, but...
Did he score last week? I've got him in
No.
Supercoach and he scored
He
like
didn't score,
120
did he?
points. I'm like, he surely would have scored
I don't
to
think he
get
scored a
that.
try.
But he played
played well.
But he must have had some
well.
line
Yeah,
breaks
week
and shit and
He
try
played
assists.
fucking well.
2 assists, I'm pretty sure, through an offload.
All right, let's get to... Have you got any more stats, Rando, before we get to our scoopies?
I was going to do the all-time stats. I was leading up to this final one.
Let's do it.
What would you rather hear? Win percentage on bets or total plus minus?
Do both.
Do both. All right. We'll start with the bet percentage, and coming in at last, of course, is a Lippy 8% hit. Guru 4th last 13.6% hit.
The worst better.
Tommy Burms is next, 13.8% hit, so you're probably around Tommy levels.
Well, he's worse than me.
Sebo, 16.4%, and just edging out Sebo. It is 160 to 159, same bets placed.
Oh.
Eddie, 16.5%.
Wow.
So what? One bet between us.
One bet between.
One bet
Holy
between
moly.
you. Yeah.
It's always been Sebo.
Yeah.
It's also not that... I thought it would be more drastically different, 16%. Like, the fact that it's only 3% worse is surprising to me.
Yeah, but in terms of money won, the Lippy obviously bottoms out. They've lost $2,500. Sebo, $1,931.
Jeez, I wish
the
that
red.
bloody Yazaki 8 counted towards these
Tom's
stats.
$1,759 in the red. Then Guru is $1,170 in the red. And then Eddie, $850 in the red. So we're all in the red, but Eddie is the least in the red. So Eddie is
I'm the best.
better in the last
There we go.
whatever many episodes that was.
Thank you very much.
But I can't believe
It's
it's just
undeniable.
one bet between you and Sebo.
Yeah.
Really,
It's tight.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's tight. Well, I mean, halfway through the season, we're still like on the bet percentages now. I've got 19 from 122, so 15.57, and Sebo, who's had another extra unit Sunday scoop, is 19 from 123.
So, you're
So I'm slightly better.
Struck match still.
Yeah.
All right, let's go scoopers. Max unders for me. I'm having a crack. Fuck it. Please, sir, I want some max.
Yeah,
you know, like you've hit 2 of them. Like they seem pretty easy, so fuck it. And I didn't like that you had me falling out of a helicopter in your graphic on the weekend, just falling to the earth. So I'm having a crack.
I had a bit of fun.
I'm also having a crack at Max Unders. I'm here to ruin it, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Well, good luck to you both. I've got Seagulls -4.5, Storm -4.5, Broncos -7.5, Panthers -13.5. I was going to leave it there, but I've had a lot of success in my unit scoopers when I'm on the Monday long weekend bet. So the Eels go in at +5.5 with $25.49. So I'd like to be there at the end of the weekend, hopefully. We'll be maybe watching the game in here, having a Tucky Wetmore, and
Yeah.
if I could get another scooper, I'd be one happy little
Is it a long
camper.
weekend Monday?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, God. When you have kids, it's just long.
Oh, what? They're not going to school today? Fuck!
Daycare's out. Sweet. Yeah.
What are you doing, mate?
Joy of my life.
I just threw some shit together then, been pretty happy with it. The things I've liked most, we talked about, Broncos -7.5, Dragons +21.5, going a bit extra than my other bet. Threw in my Teague there, actually. Then Dogs Eels, under 58.5, that's the max. And then a Casey, because I was $100 short with Casey last time. Eddie's taking him out now. It's just, can Casey just kind of, give me a 17.38 and, we can make up the other 80 units later. But that means that, fucking boys light the cannons. Eddie's in sight and we're sinking this fucking ship. As I said earlier, I'm chasing down. I'm Master and Commander. I'm fucking Russell Crowe. He's friend ship. That's me bet.
All right. That us done? Oh, what's the hot seat? Who is it?
It's Roo.
Manly -4.5.
Okay, Manly -4.5. There we go. That's the show. Happy 200th, everyone. Thanks for tuning in all of these eps, all these years. We love you. Couldn't do it without you. And thanks to Neds once more.
Ciao.
Yeah.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website